Developed and released by game developer Psyonix in July of 2015, Rocket League has become a massively popular game across all gaming platforms with over 40 million registered players. Hi, I'm Andy Tennant, and today I'm going to be evaluating Rocket League and looking at how it's gained its popularity. I'll be going over criteria such as customization, graphics, physics and mechanics, offline play, and online play. So starting off here, we have customization. Rocket League has a seemingly unlimited amount of combinations for players to make with their cars, paints, decals, wheels, toppers, antenna, boost, and trails. Now, players can go in and choose these things individually, but I'm using the randomized tool for the sake of time and to show just a few of the combinations that people can generate. But the customization doesn't end there. Players can choose their banner, which has their name displayed on it, the title under their name, and goal explosions. It's easy to see why this feature is loved by so many of the game's players. People can put their personality into their cars, goal explosions, and how their name is displayed in-game. And outside the realm of cosmetic items, players can customize their camera in relation to their car to whatever's most comfortable for them. And finally, we have graphics customization. Players can change their graphics on a basis from high quality, being the highest quality, and high performance, being the lowest quality. Players can also fine-tune small things with the graphics to make it run smoother for them. And this perfectly segues into my next criteria, being the graphics. When run on high quality, Rocket League is a beautiful game, with fully rendered stadiums and surprisingly good details that players don't even see in-game. Every gamer's dream is for their games that they play to have well-done graphics and smooth looks, and fortunately, Rocket League delivers on both of those. Up next, we've got physics and mechanics. Rocket League provides gamers with an intricate physics engine that dictates how the ball and car move during a match. The speed and force you hit a certain part of the ball with determines where it flies around the enclosed field. Robert Zamora of PCMag.com describes it as being a glorified billiard game with your car as the cue. With such realistic physics and unique mechanics in a setting where players are only bound by the walls, ceiling, and laws of physics, anything can happen, from unbelievably amazing shots
all season, and he pulls it off here in the most clutch moments. The player to invent the shot himself is able to get the delayed front flip
to unbelievably terrible misses.
You're kidding. Oh my god.
The next criteria I'll be looking at is offline play. The offline play in Rocket League consists of training, custom challenge maps, and simulated matches where you play with and against artificial intelligence. The training mode in this game consists of free play training, where you're given unlimited boost and time to practice skills and warm up for matches. Training mode also includes a generous amount of user-made training packs that anyone can use to work on specific situations that happen in games, like aerial shots off the wall. Players can also make their own challenge maps that aren't bound by the enclosed field for players to work on their car control. Rocket League also provides players with an offline exhibition season mode where you create your own team with bots and play through a 36-week season against other bots that get better as you do. However, for players that have their basic mechanics and controls down, the bots aren't too challenging, but it's good for first-time players. Having plenty of resources for players of all skill levels to improve adds an aspect not seen in many other games, making Rocket League that much more special and unique compared to realistic sports games like FIFA, or even competitive shooter games like Call of Duty. Finally, we'll end this evaluation by looking at the main and most exciting part of Rocket League, the online play. As you can see, we're provided with multiple game modes, those being the 3v3, also known as Standard, 2v2 doubles, 1v1 duel, and 4v4 chaos. These modes can be played in the casual scene where matchmaking is loose and players have nothing to lose, or the competitive scene, where each player is given a rank based on their skill and can only rank up by winning matches against similarly ranked players. There are also extra modes, those being Drop Shot, where the goal is on the floor, Rumble, where players are given power-ups, Hoops, which is the basketball adaptation of Rocket League, and Snow Day, where the ball is replaced with a hockey puck that carries different physics. Online play is the main attraction of Rocket League solely for the competitive nature. Each player has an ever-changing role on their teams, and they must work to effectively defend their own goal while putting pressure on the other team's goal. While it is very exciting to compete with and against other people around the world to feel the satisfaction of winning, the online scene in Rocket League does have its issues. Being released over 3 years ago, the servers still experience some painful connection errors, often altering the outcome of matches. When playing competitive, there's nothing worse than losing your 2-shot lead to someone who's clearly not as good as you, all because of connection issues. Also, since the game is so competitive, people love to be toxic trash talkers. The most common trash talk being an opponent saying "nice shot" after you miss a goal, or "what a save" when you miss a block. These are sometimes annoying issues, but connection errors are few and far between, and having toxic opponents makes it that much more satisfying to beat them. All in all, the online play is the most fun part of Rocket League, where anyone can come in and play against people with their same abilities. With all criteria considered, it's time for a rating. For customization, I'll give it a 5 out of 5 because of the vast amount of changes you can make to your in-game items and overall experience. I'll also give graphics a 5 out of 5, simply just because the game looks good at medium to high settings. For physics and mechanics, I'll give it a 5 out of 5 as well, because of the realistic gravity and collision, and also how much freedom you have to pull off whatever kind of plays you want. I'll give a 4.5 out of 5 to offline play because of how much there is for players to use. The only reason I'm not doing a 5 out of 5 for online play is that the bots don't become all that challenging once you've familiarized yourself with how to play the game well in online matches. Finally, for online play, I give it a 4 out of 5. It's really fun and there are plenty of game modes, but after being out for 3 years, there should be virtually no connection errors that happen on the host server's part. So this all brings the average score to 4.6 out of 5. I would definitely recommend this game to anyone. Steve Nadon says it best in his Rocket League review article when saying, "Rocket League is a sports game for those who may not like sports games. It's a breath of fresh air for online gaming." Thank you for watching my Rocket League evaluation. I hope you enjoyed watching it as much as I enjoyed making it.